Hello and welcome back to Temtem. My name is Wee Rascal, and this is episode 54. We are been looking for this Mimit. We went a bit all over the place. We ended up in Kisiwa. We went to Kilima Peaks after not googling the way there. We found this dude who was sledding. Yada yada yada. Now we gotta go back to Turquesa to talk to the woman who gave us this mission. And that gal lives in Turquesa, and Turquesa is Ranyanya. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. So let's get going. Yeah, I have no idea how long the last episode was, but I did have to restart my recording program. And now I actually can see how long the recording has been going on, so that's good. You know, I can just quickly see, can I? 34 minutes. Oh, that's good internal clockage, don't you think? Do they have like mythical Temtems? Is that a thing? Or legend Temtems or whatever they call them? Pokemon has it, right? Well, used to at least. Oh, I love to have been able to climb. It's such a shortcut. My goodness, my gracious, I love it so much. And let's just go to the beach. And listen to the sounds of the cool blue ocean. Yeah, so let's just go. Hopefully not get stopped that much. I could use scent, but come on. Why would I use scent in the first area? Oh my god, it's a Kalazu. Do you guys remember when I was hunting for that Osiara? I was like dealing with 70,000 Kalazus. Gialis took... no, wait, not Gialis. This guy, Gazuma. Took pretty good care of it though. Alright, that's right. It's around the bend. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay. A couple of flatheads. Get it? I got it. I'm good. Let's run. Pukey. I'm PewDiePie. Okay, let's see. Celaro River. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to this gal. Ah, you're back. There's something I have to tell you. I'm so sorry. Nobody saw your Tem in Kisiwa, but I have a suspicion someone might have. No, wait, stop. Listen to me, please. I am sorry. A bit ashamed to say this, but I found him. While you were away in Kisiwa and everything, I just found him. Wow, you found your missing Tem? It's, well, embarrassing. Just over there. Here, in my house. I was so sure I had lost him in Kisiwa, but it turns out I brought him back and forgot where I put it, the Tem card. It was just over there. You can check yourself. Did the case just solve itself? I wonder if this ever happened to Carlos. Anyway, I should check that Tem card, just in case. Here's the Tem card. Just to be thorough though, let's go over the details. Name, Igualetto. Well, that's right. That's correct. It's a Mimit. That's correct. Original Tamer. That's Alfredo. Well, the owner is Filomena. Yeah. Fertility Wait a minute. Igualito has never been bread. He has never been baguette. So if he's never been a pita, then explain this. Is it like an unsandwiched Tem? Isn't that like a 9? That's incorrect. My lovely Igualito, poor thing. I thought I lost it, and he was here, safe and sound. Ma'am, someone has been using him as a breeder. What? That's preposterous. How can anyone have done that? If he was here all the time, in my house. Are you absolutely sure? Naturally. I brought him here with me to Kisiwa, and then when I came back, I left him at home and just forgot. Then I thought he was missing. At no point could anyone kidnap him. Listen, detective, I am sorry to have wasted your time like that. Seeking him in Kisiwa when he was here at my place? I am an old woman and I misplace things. But you did your honest work anyway. So let me compensate you. Ooh. Like a detective like to say, the case is closed, isn't it? Thank you, wee rascal. Oh, something smells rotten in Amsterdam. No, what's the saying? What, in my house? She said that Temtem has never been sandwiched, but its fertility has decreased, so it has baguette. But at some point between Filomena's trip to Kisiwa and the time she found the Tem card in her house. I have to know who did this. I should ask the breeding center. And then there's that Kisi one with the punky mannerisms. That was seen around the place when the theft happened. So, breeding center. The breeding center! Oh my god, where is the breeding center? The breeding center is in Omniscia, right? My goodness. Oh my god. Oh, please. Backpack. Smoke bomb. Usage. Oh, is this Neptune? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. That's so nice. Omniscia. That's the breeding place, right? I also have this other stuff there. Where I have to go to the circular place where the Kinu roams or something. This is also here. Yeah. So I just want to go up to the Temporium first. I saw I just had one smoke bomb. I should get like 5. Just 5. Bye. Oh man. Oh, they only sell plus. It's weird that they don't follow like my scaling. I'm sorry for all the sniffles. But as I said in the last episode, I'm feeling just a bit sick. Nothing serious, just snotty and stuff. Oh man, do you remember me being here? Oh dude, that was such... Meeting all those nature Temtem that always did stuff. Oh man, it was hard. I wanted to ask you about a certain Tem. If it isn't your own Temtem, I'm supposed to divulge the information, but you're that wee rascal. Thank you, right? The special congressional agent and all that? So I suppose it's okay. Which Temtem? Igualito. Let me see. I haven't few with that name. Really? Who would have thought? What species of Temtem are we talking about? It's a Mimit. Let's see. It's registered as property of a certain Filomeno of Turquesa. Yeah, that's the one. I don't recall ever seeing that lady around here, which is weird, because according to our system, someone brought that Temtem just a few days ago and bred it a few times. Can you remember who brought it here? I don't know. You can't imagine how many people come here every day. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Was it a Kisiwan person, perhaps? A Kisiwan? Oh, now that you mention it, yes, I do think so. Yes, this guy, he was nice and friendly, but it seemed a bit Worried? Nervous? Who knows? Did he speak with Sipanki mannerisms? Oh, those were Sipanki? Might be. I've never been to Sipanku, but yes, he spoke with funny words. And I said that because I studied in Kisiwa and never heard folk speak like that. Why? You think you know him? I do. And I think I know where to find him. Time to have a chat with Berhano, the only Kisiwan I know who has spent a lot of time in Sipanku. What's he got mixed up in? In Miyaku? That's Sipanku, right? Smoke bomb. That's Sipanku. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's right, I was in here. Okay. So now we go to Sipanku. Yes, I'm ready. Dude, I want to get to the 7th island soon. Just Lumas everywhere. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. Luckily I can just flip up the map and usually I can see if I'm in the right place. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, there. Okay, so he's way over there. Okay, so I have to go through Nioido and then through the rice fields and then get through here and go over to the pillars of Hayabo, over to the Mayako village. Oh my gosh, okay. Where's the mount? Where can I get a mount? I can't wait till I get a mount. I wonder if I lost my chance already. Oh, I mean, I already could have had a mount. Oh man, maybe I should Google it. Okay, well, how was this again? Okay. Okay. Can't it just be like a straight shot? I know it's not that cool, but I will never be lost, which is pretty cool, you know? Okay. Let me go check. Ababawa. Ababawa is good to fight because it's a stam. A stam boy. It gives you stam TVs. So it makes you upgrade your stamina. Which is always good. Ah, come on, dude. Really? I could use the break. Come on, just freaking do it. Hit me. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Okay. A helicopter kick is gonna kick your ass. So that's fine. Let's do this and then see what other two Temtems you have. Gyro? Okay. Autonomy? Okay. Oh, okay, so he escapes that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Let's see how he tackles the binary flood. Oh. Oh, are you a water Temtem? I did not know. 25, 26. 23. Boom. Yeah, Gary. Gary-o. Told you so, girl. Yeah, this game hasn't been a challenge for a while. I'm sorry. Am I interfering with the harvest? I'll be gone in a minute, I promise. I'm just testing a new Temtem. Teiko sent me to help you. Oh, you're that new fieldwork assistant? Not a minute too soon. I'm trying to test Mimit's adaptation. Mimit? What's the name of this Mimit? An unusual measure, I know, but after much deliberation at Nando Labs and various consultations with the dojo, this is our answer to the increasing lack of diversity in Seppuku. The problem started when digital Temtem started showing up in the wild. Nobody knows how, but exactly, but Dr. Sasaya suspect it was a premeditated act. Be that as it may, the problem is that... Shut up. The problem is that some digital... Shut up. Digital varieties started outperforming the endemic Temtem, displacing them from their natural breeding grounds and thus disrupting the natural balance of the circle of life. We tried to limit the digital spread, but it's already too late, are here to stay, so we're introducing Mimits instead. It's the ultimate breeder designed to propose viable eggs with pretty much any other species. We hope it will restore the eco-balance. Why is it so hard to adapt? The issue with finding the perfect spot, as it is now, Mimit is an artificial construct. It needs some time to get used to its natural habitat. So we need to find the perfect place to give it a head start. Can I get one? Of course not! We need to test it first. I've run some tests and it seems a bit uneasy in the environment, but we can't be sure until we see it perform under battle conditions. Now, don't go too hard on it. We don't want to spook it. Oh. I'm gonna crush it though. Now, what was a Mimit again? Is that a digital thing? And why does that do so little? Ow. Yeah, I could have probably done something better. But, you know, why do I even care? Data burst. Why not? Yeah, you're all tackered out, eh? Come on, Mimit. You look a little bit groggy. Yes. I don't think Mimit performed particularly well. It might be all this water. So what now? We try something else, I guess. Try... Kisiwa, nice and dry. But we need to deploy it here in Seppuku. Try... Now why not Iwaba? That might do the trick. It's a bit of trek from the city. For science. Meet me in Iwaba and we'll try again. I don't even know where Iwaba is. Oh, it's down here. So now you're there. Okay, I see. I'm so sorry for the sniffles. It must be gross hearing it. Now, in this intense battle, all we have to do is run. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay. Next step, over here. Okay, this is good. This is great. Wait, have I gone past this 5 times and never seen it? Nolan? Whatever. Okay. And then there was up here. And then cross here. And just follow the road, I guess. Now let's see. Just keep going, I guess. Wait, why have I walked past so many awesome stickers? That's not good, that's not nice. I remember this place. Oh man! Ooh, galvanids, those are cool. Too bad I'm running away. Yeah, I gotta make a team of bad Temtems so I can catch worse Temtems. Wait, which way? Okay. Oh. Click, 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 click. Okay, Sparsy. Oh, and a Koish. I see. That's gonna do double damage. Oh no, it's just the speed one. Hey, stop it. So, Sparsy, how are you feeling? You digging life? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted the sweet ass. I wanted the sweet ass little thing here. Cooler, thank you. Dude, there's nothing here. This is the worst. How do I get... So I can't get there? What? What a sneaky little dicky, hey? Alright. This is where we found the guy. There's a Wish Me Well coin. Okay. Well, let's use it. I think I have 2 coins. Well, 1 coin now. Pheromones, Purpoise. Oh yeah, that's right, the pheromones and the enhancer watermelon. Yeah, look. So I guess I have to find everyone. And they give me different stuff. All right. Okay. And now we're here. Thank you. So, keep going up, I guess, around the bend. Sticker. Pig epic, dude. Pig epic epic. Pig epic epic. Pig epic mint epic. Okay. And then up here, right? Gosh. Now, don't go into this shop right here, because that's amateur move. When I use the smoking bomb, oh, there's a question mark. What can I finish? Are you the Masahiro the artisan? There is no other of that name in Niyako, my young friend. Can you repair this? Let me see. The broken chawan. Oh, delicious chawan. Naturally, it would be a pleasure to repair and embellish such a thing of beauty. It will just be a few minutes. Take a seat on that bench. And yeah, look at that. If I may be so honest, I think I've contributed to its beauty. Now it's more rounded than it was before it was broken. I say so without any meaning to self-aggrandize. Okay. I shall not demand payment. Okay. Cool. Yep. So, hello? Hey, wee rascal? We need to talk. Berhano, what were you doing in the breeding center with the stolen Tem? That was exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. So talk. That's what I'm trying to do. Some days ago, I heard a certain group. They pretended to be cosplayers, reenactors or something like that. But I had suspicion they were a little bit more than that. So in a hunch, when they asked me my name, I said I was Max. And then they changed the tune. They treated me like a hero. They had heard about me. Wanted to know everything about Clan Belsoto. It was awful. They thought I was still loyal to the clan and they were asking for me for help. Do you understand what I'm seeing? Neo-Belsotoists? You could call them that, right? Yeah, like how stupid you have to do to still feel any kind of sympathy for them. They didn't recognize you? These clowns were never in Clan Belsoto in the first place. I would remember them. They looked young, so some had trouble with their parents, some complained they had no friends. Or they didn't feel accepted by the dojo, or they didn't feel valued. It was scary to hear, wee rascal. Thank you. Because that was exactly the kind of sad kids that flocked to kill Basato when it was still in existence, you know? People like Max, or like me. I wanted to tell them to go down below. Leave me alone. Explain what the clan did to me, to Kisiwa, to the real Max, to the whole archipelago. But then I thought again. These people are organizing. They might be dangerous. And they are not going away because I decide to look the other way, so I had to do something about them. Infiltrate? Exactly. They are obsessed with rebuilding an army, but none of them are a great tamer. So they wanted me to get a better Temtem because I was an old guard Belsoto, you know? So I played along. I knew Philomena had a good Mimit, ideal for breeding, and she wouldn't notice if these guys borrowed it for a while. And then you bred it, precisely. So she would think she had just misplaced the Tem card, yeah. But then I took the case, exactly. I'm glad you came to see me. I was supposed to meet a contact at Sea Queen Aquarium under some underwater place in Denise. Oh, we're back to Denise now. I was supposed to look for a man in a checkered shirt. That's all I was told. Pretty paranoid, huh? Guess they're pretty scared of the Congress. Won't they recognize me? Ah, get real, wee rascal. Thank you. You're not that famous. And these guys are just militarists, fanboys. Just talk the talk and you should be fine. I hope. Anything else? Yeah. The password is burned wood. But before you go meet this Neo Belsoto, you should check out his lab. I mean, Konstantinos. These guys still want to test you. Check that you're really me, so expect them to grill you on your Belsoto insider knowledge. You mean his old lab in Sadar? I bet the place brings back a lot of memories for you, and I'm sorry. But you want to make sure they don't suspect you. Better get all the info you can before you face them. Okay, so Zadar now, right? I love this freaking smoke bomb. Denise again. Dude, I'm traveling so much. Next trip is free. All the air miles. And on first class. And I get to hang out in the executive lounge beforehand. And I get to use the bathroom for free. That's just a joke for Ryanair. I think it's Irish? I don't know if they still do or if they ever did, but there was a rumor that they were starting to make people pay to use their toilets in their planes. And I'm like, what do you do when the people who really have to go to the bathroom can't afford it? What do you do then? Okay. Okay, so last for this episode, we go down here, but we don't go in there. We set that up for next episode. Okay. Dude, so Mimit's a stud, huh? A real ass stud. Just like a stallion is a stud. You know, really wanted for their sperm. For their majestic offspring. So is Mimit, man. Igualito. The stud. That's nice, isn't it? Do you just wonder how it would be to live in like a real world with this kind of stuff? With a Pokemon or Temtem or whatever? And which kind of parents just send out their 12-year-olds? It's like, hey, you sleep outside. Yeah. You walk in the woods. You get attacked by adults. Yeah. Don't go into any temporiums, please. No, I went here last time as well. Oh yeah, I almost haven't looked at the map at all. Professor Konstantinos' slab, please do not disturb. Oh. Okay, so next episode we will check out the lab of Konstantinos before we meet those guys who Berhano was speaking of. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this episode, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of this in the future, please, 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 please hit the subscribe button. That would be cool. If you're an insane maniac who just wants to watch the world burn, hit that notification bell. Right? That adds up, right? And you know, wherever you are, I hope you have an amazing night, evening, morning, day, or whatever. And you know, as always, later, Gator.